Simulation is a safe and realistic event that is staged for educational purposes. The nature of this year's event is an angry motorist who drove his vehicle through a crowded street fair.
My name is Todd Geringer. I'm simulation faculty in the virtual hospital at MCC Penn Valley. Today was a multidisciplinary mass casualty simulation. It's where we take an event that happens at very low frequency but is very high in complexity, and we allow 8 different disciplines to participate in it, where they can see how their disciplines work alongside other disciplines in the healthcare setting.
We had the police, fire, EMS out here, and then some of the paramedic students. We were able to come on scene and kind of learn some of that triage information that we've been learning in class, how to take care of patients. It's very different than what you usually experience in the classroom, especially with an incident like this where there's many casualties involved. You kind of have to figure out, who's a priority and who's not, but it's a very important aspect of today's society.
There's a certain uniqueness to this type of event because they don't happen every day. And we want to help the student kind of recognize that they are part of a team, and there is a bit of a stressful element to it. And this is a training exercise. And so if you can imagine if the training exercise is a stressful element, what would it actually be like if we had a real life event and how stressful that might be?
I ran into a lot of surprises today, but I just tried to keep my head on straight, try to keep on smiling, make it a fun experience still. But knowing it is serious, but also knowing this is something that I have to prepare for in this career, in this line of work.
The passenger's yelling, trying to get him to stop.
Just being able to talk to people, being able to take notes, being able to secure a scene, just being able to just kind of work together. Especially the taking notes aspect, it's a lot going on, so you have to try to calm yourself down, take a deep breath, and work together with fire and EMS so you can all get the scene secure.
At the hospital, they were greeted in a triage room where basically they were assigned resources. Do we want to take them to the most acute area, which was the virtual hospital? Do they need to go directly to surgery? So we had a surgical prep area where they would deal with nursing, and then they had our surgical technologists work with them. Or would they go to a less acute area, our ER overflow, that was staged up in the nursing skills lab?
So a lot of my students, they were in various areas. They also did assessments and started IVs, helped the doctors with medications that were ordered, things like that, helped radiology, EMS, all of that. So they were mainly to take care of the patients and get them stable if they could, so that way we could move them on to their next step.
So C-spine, X-ray. So I was in the ER. I got to see a lot of the more severe cases. We had a couple patients that were really in a critical state, and it was very interesting to be able to see how things are handled in that just very fast-paced scenario.
I think it's very valuable. For me, when I was going to school, I wish I would have had something like this. I think it prepares them another step. So when they get out there and they're actually doing this in the field, then they have that one and first time done. So therefore, they're a lot less nervous whenever they actually do this.
When the action stops, the work of simulation is not completed. Students attended interprofessional debrief sessions where they shared their reflections on the experience. The debrief sessions were small groups where the students shared what went well and why, as well as how they could improve moving forward.
Hey, this is a great experience for the students, also for the instructors. We had a lot of people that came together to make this happen. MCC, faculty, staff, administration, to put this together for our students, along with several business partners that were able to donate supplies to participate. And we also had some area fire chiefs and area employers here to kind of see what these students were made of and do some recruiting as potential hires. So it's been a good experience.
I just want to say thank you to all the MCC instructors, admins, Blue River, Penn Valley for making this happen for all of us. It really gave us a chance to see what we're going to work with, even though mine has not been as bad, but it really helps me improve myself and my teammates.